Welcome to SwitchCorner, my name is Alex. Today we'll be taking a look at my favourite Switch eShop deals covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. And we may have just wrapped up the massive festive sale, but we've been left here with a few deals still live that are well worth taking a look at. So with that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews and deals daily, and let's get started. If you are grabbing anything from the eShop, then consider using cornershop.gg for discounted eShop credit. You'll get 10% off at checkout using code CORNER, and they are instant delivery via email. Also, any purchase from the website in December enters you for a chance to win a $50 eShop gift card, thanks to the team behind the website. This will also be a quicker video for a few reasons. Mainly, this was recorded near 2 weeks in advance as I left for England for the holidays. Hopefully no further massive sales went live, but if they did, expect me to be catching up next weekend. I could not miss this video, however, because it's your last chance to enter for the OLED giveaway, and entries, they are now closed on last Saturday's video. We also have 2 winners to announce for 2 $10 eShop gift cards and 2 more to give away to enter to win next week. As always, just drop a comment down below. The winners from last week then slightly different. I am away, so I couldn't put it in the video, so instead find the names in the pinned comment. Congrats to both of those winners, and then the video on January 7th, you will also see the OLED winner announced. Dying Light Definitive Edition to kick us off, and this will only be available in the US and Canada because it still seems to be banned in other regions from back in the day when it originally released. If you want this, you're going to need to region hop or go physical. Incredible first person experience though, which really surprised me on the Switch. It runs great though. They even patched up the performance a bit, and its brand of first person survival mixed with parkour is an absolute blast. Love the world here, and I'll put my full video in the pinned comment below. Also, as well, this edition it throws in all previously released DLC, and these are some huge expansions. A lot of game for your cash here, and it's a new low 60% off. Jurassic World Evolution Complete Edition then gets a massive 70% off, a new low price, and this is a favourite of mine on the go. I love tycoon builder games, and mixing in dinosaurs and Jeff Goldblum was just absolute genius. The resolution can still be a bit soft in handheld, but I manage personally, and working through this campaign and building locations, I just absolutely love it. Think here though, remove the usual roller coasters for dinosaur pens and breeding. It packs in all expansion content as well, and dinos even occasionally escape, so you'll be shifting to third person mode to stop a rampage in a classic Jeep, or maybe shooting from a helicopter. My review though, it's in the pinned comment, check it out if you like the look of it. Far Changing Tides, I'm a big fan. The first was exceptional, travelling across a wasteland. Now we face our home, but it's been swallowed up by the ocean. We must explore in a boat while occasionally exiting and exploring the environment around us, mostly solving puzzles to continue moving forwards. The water and the ability to swim though, it adds a whole new dimension, and driving, considering it's 2D, is actually really good. You'll basically be hitting switches and levers on the inside. It is a wordless tale where you'll take your own meaning from the actions you see. Find my full review in the pinned comment, but it's 40% off, and that is a new low price. Grand Mountain Adventure Wonderlands is here with a new low 50% off, and this one started on the iOS but comes packaged here with extra content and modes. The game was expensive at launch, no question about it, but it's also very good, almost old school winter sports sim that had me hooked. The idea really is simple: visit different mountain ranges and compete in events. What I really liked though was the freedom to simply explore these locations, uncover secrets for myself. You can ski, you can snowboard, and it's a nice relaxing one this that simply asks you to be curious about what's around you. Also really like the music and the visual style, and you can see my full review in the pinned comments. A quick self-plug then, if you haven't already, check out XboxCorner, that is pinned down below. There we have deals, reviews, lists, and Game Pass breakdowns. Most recently, we've covered Blacktail of the Callisto Protocol, High on Life, and the recent Xbox Winter Sale. PlayStationCorner then, I know I haven't mentioned this in a while, but it will be returning in the new year, January 11th to be exact, so I've linked it down below if you do want to maybe check out what we've done historically, maybe throw it a subscribe. I know the channel has been quiet, I do apologise for that, but I had to balance out the 3 channels, and now I'm finally at the point where we are good to go. I will be drafting in help, and you can expect 2 deals videos a week as well as reviews. I'm also thinking I'll cover the PSVR 2 as it launches in February, but yeah, look, again, everybody, thank you for all of the support no matter which channels you are subscribed to. KO the Kangaroo, a while a good bundle, then gets a new low of 40% off. Now this one brings together the base game and then the expansion as well, the latter of which I've just grabbed myself. I am yet to play it. On release though, the game was broken, so if you do head to my review, do know the save state issue, it has now been resolved. Overall though, it's one of the better 3D platformers out there. It's got some annoying voice acting at points honestly, but it's creative with the levels and he definitely packs a fun skill set. Visually as well, it's not bad, but the resolution, it can drop it seems. I'm looking forward though to jumping into the new content, which is actually gameplay focused. ODDWORLD Soulstorm I previewed on the channel, and generally it is a decent port. It has some frame rate drops at moments, but for what it is, an ultra challenging 2.5D platformer, I do think it delivers. I wanted to shout this out as I know ODDWORLD has a lot of fans, and it's a new low here with 20% off. It is ultra challenging though, as I said, demanding pinpoint accuracy and stealth. The story's just okay, but I'll be honest here, I'm not the biggest fan of this entry. I say that in my video too. You know, we lost some of Abe's personality in my opinion, and some of the challenges can be simply unfair. It definitely devolves into trial and error. Maybe it is though one for you, and I break down the performance and the mechanics in my video in the pinned comments. Atelier Ryza 1 and 2 both get 50% off then, matching the low prices. These are fantastic games, and with the third arriving on the Switch in 2023, this may be the best time to jump into this world. They have an action spin on their combat, but they're not particularly difficult games, you know. It's just the cast of the world though that is so enjoyable. It's a unique location though, it makes use of a good kind of balance of resource gathering and crafting, and while the stakes much lower than many entries in the genre, it's still a good ride where you'll invest in these characters. It's basically a group of friends exploring locations, diving into dungeons and mystery. I'd watch full reviews, naturally there's a huge amount of mechanics in here, but I'd be surprised if you could find a bad word against them. Paradise Killer is our penultimate game, and it gets a new low with 40% off. It is the cheapest game on today's list, and it is one of my favourites. It's just so unique, a first-person detective adventure in a vaporwave world. It has a killer soundtrack as well, which I urge you to listen to even if you don't pick up the game. They've now in fact released a core soundtrack as well as a collection of B-sides. The story then completely out there. We live in a world where every millennia or so it's invaded by demons, so gods move the local population to a new planet. They just happen to reside here too. On the eve of the move, however though, the council who manage this move, they are murdered, so you now need to get to the bottom of what occurred. It's a stunning world with a seriously unique cast, and most importantly, you only get one shot at determining who the killer is, and you can be wrong, so you are instantly invested. I say check it out, but maybe watch a full review as it is definitely unique. Samurai Warriors 5 then is our final game of the video. This is a hell of a port, one of my favourites in fact. I think it looks stunning on the Switch, and you can see full gameplay in my review in the pinned comments. While I do enjoy the Warriors format, I do find I get burnout with them. This one was different, it stripped back the mechanics and kept things more, I guess, contained, and for me personally that was definitely a positive. I know some missed what they had taken away and argued the roster was smaller, but I found it to be a great time overall. You know, we're battling through a number of scenarios, it keeps the pacing quick, and yet it's all based within the Sengoku period as military leaders. The combat is basically, as always, you against thousands, and I had a lot of fun. I'm looking forward actually to seeing now where they take the series next. I just want to say a quick thank you then for all of the support you've shown the channel in 2022. The growth has been huge, and while it seems we won't quite hit 50k before the year wraps, we should be opening 2023 with it pretty quickly. I never thought the channel would get to this size though, so I seriously appreciate it, and now it's hopefully onto that 100,000 mark. But yeah, we got a ton of things planned for the new year. Reviews of course, lots of deals, and I'm going to be dropping more lists on the channel. I'm even planning, you know, a few other ideas that I may just trial out, so I hope to see you all there in 2023. Remember then to drop a comment down below this week. That's going to be entering you for the OLED giveaway as well as the 2 $10 eShop gift cards. And with that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews and deals daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.